In this video, I'm going to show you how to manage your WooCommerce emails. Okay, so to do that, I'm talking specifically about the emails that get sent out to yourself and to your customers whenever an order is placed or whenever a different part of the processing of that order occurs. Okay, so let's go and get a closer look at what is actually going on. Under WooCommerce, you will see there's an article or there's an item here called Settings. We're going to click on that. And once we're in the settings, we're going to look for the tab that says emails and click on that. And this will bring up a list of all the different system emails that get sent out at various events in the e-commerce process. So for instance, when somebody places a new order on your website, this email will get sent to that recipient, which in this case is inbox@simplestores.co.za. So if you had a bunch of employees that you wanted to be notified whenever a new order occurred, you would enter their details in here as well. So you can manage that by clicking on the Manage tab, or the Manage button, I beg your pardon. And under recipients, you can specify any number of recipients in that box there. All you need to do is just type it in, followed by a comma. And for instance, in this one here, I can say employee 1 at simplestores.co.za, and I can enter another comma over there. You can adjust the subject of the email. I would leave that as is, because basically that's going to pull in, you'll see all these funny little hashtags and curly brackets here. That's going to pull in an order number. So I wouldn't want to mess too much with this. Email heading, that is the heading of the email as well. And I'm going to open one up right now to show you exactly what that looks like. Okay, so this is the default order number or order email that would come through whenever a new order is placed on the website. So if somebody's bought something from you, that's the email that you're going to get to tell you that they have bought that thing. And you'll see that it's got all the information related to the order designed out in the email like this. You'll also see that there's something random at the bottom here called congratulations on the sale. And you've got Simple Stores built with WooCommerce in the default footer. Okay, so what we're going to do in this video is we're going to change a few of these things. We're going to change that text. We're going to change this text over here. I'm going to change the color of that bar, and I'm also going to put our logo in there. Okay, so let's change this email up a little bit. Right, so when we're back on the email tab here, down towards the bottom of the page, you're going to see that there's some things that you can change. One of them is the from name, and that information is what is going to appear there. So when you open up, or when the person opens up the email, they'll see that it's been sent from Simple Stores TM with that email address. And that information you can edit over here. So you can specify which email address you want it to appear as being sent from, and also who sent it. The template is what we're going to be working with now. That is this, what creates this whole look and feel over here. And you'll be able to see what that looks like by clicking on this link that previews it. It'll open up a new tab, and you'll see that that's the sort of default layout that you're going to get with when you click on that thing. So we're going to be messing around with that a little bit right now. Okay, header image. So this is where your logo is going to be placed. Now, to put your logo in there, what you have to do is you have to put in the web address of where that logo is living. So it could be living anywhere on the internet, and if you copy the right URL for that logo and paste it in here, that's where it's going to live. But obviously the best thing to do is you don't want to be having that appearing from just about anywhere. You want it to live within your own WooCommerce or WordPress installation. So that you will find up in your media library. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to add the logo that I want to use in the header of the email in there. So I'm going to go to my media library, and I'm going to add new. And I'm going to select where that information is. And in my case, that is sitting not there. Simple Stores, come on. There we go. graphics, and I created a 600 pixel wide logo, which I think is about the right size. I'm going to choose that. And I'm now going to click on edit over here because I want to create or find out where it is. So that is the file URL. That's the information I'm looking for. So if I triple click on that, right click and copy it, and I then go back to where I was before under settings of Woocommerce, back to emails, and I'm going to come all the way down here, and I'm just going to paste that information in over there. I'm going to click on save because I want to see what it looks like before I go any further. And there you go. It's exactly the right width, and that's the logo that I've just uploaded. So now all my emails should appear with that logo on them. Okay, I can close that tab also. Right, so now getting back to the footer of the email, which is this part over here that we want to change. I want to get rid of the built with Woocommerce link in there, and to do that, all I have to do is change this information here. So you'll notice that there's this curly bracket here, and that curly bracket is bringing in the dynamic site title, and that's something that got set up when we first installed Woocommerce. And you can leave it as is, or you can wipe the entire thing out and put whatever you want in there. So I think I'm going to go with that option, and let's just say thank you for shopping with Simple Stores. And there we go. So if I save that now, and I go and look at the template again, there's that information. Thank you for shopping with Simple Stores. And you can put anything you want in there. Generally, most people would put copyright information, so that's probably the right way of doing it. And if you're on a Mac, you can do copyright by holding down the Option key and the G, and you get the nice little copyright symbol, and just put the date in there. All right. Now we're going to change the base color, which is this crazy looking purple, and all we need to do is click inside the hex code area, and we can change that to just about anything. If you have a hex code that you already want to use, then just type the hex code in there. And there are websites out there that you can go and find just about any hex codes, but if you wanted to, you can drag this around and you'll see that it's changing the hex code. And normally I would go for something that's very monochromatic. Sorry, I'm just not that colorful. And I know that 6 zeros gives me pure black, so I'm going to change it to that. The background color of the email is basically this bit that goes around the sides here. So if you wanted to change that, you would select it over here. Or then you've got the body background. In this case, it's pure white. And that is everything that's inside there. So that's the body of the email. Okay. And the text color of the text within the body of the email is changed by changing that over there. All right. So once you're happy with your changes, you can go ahead and click on save. And then if you have a look at your template, that's what your email is going to look like. All right, so now I want to change the text that we saw at the bottom of that email. And to do that, all I really have to do is go into editing that email, which was the new order email. And I'm looking for the additional content, which is this information over here. And you want to just really type in something that's relevant. Now, you could use this field to type in information that is relevant to your customer if you were editing a customer's email, but in this case you're editing the email that gets sent to yourself. So I've just typed in congratulations on the sale over there. Right, but if you go up into all of the other emails over here, so the one that gets sent to your customer is the first one that they will get will be this order on hold. So if you click in there, and you can then change that text to just about anything. So if you, for instance, offering a click and collect, you might want to put in the information relevant to the click and collect in there. And that's really all there is to it. Okay, guys, that takes care of this email. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below, and I will try and get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Until the next time, take care.